Hello, we are in the city of Graz here in Austria.
It's a city that we've visited a number of times before, but just how well do you get to know a place when you're visiting on short city breaks?
Well, we are here on a project with the tourist board and it aims to help us discover Graz a little bit more, for us to travel deeply and more meaningfully and really just get to know the place and its people. Our first stop this time was to the Trendy, Lend and Graz districts to explore their boutiques and businesses that are supporting local people. But first, coffee. Fair trade no less at Paul and Bunner.
Hello, welcome to Darkwerk.
It's a charity project where we produce bags and backpacks with young people, fair working conditions from recycled materials.
This bakery is special because you can buy the bread from the day before for half of the price. And the whole money goes to a charity project. There is in the province, in Styria,
Yeah.
money is for poor people in our province.
These tote bags, these are all made by hand in Graz, as well as this wooden product. And then we also refurbish upcycled nightstands and bar cards and desks.
For lunch, we popped our heads into Bo Soup's hole-in-the-wall kitchen.
Hey, enjoy it.
Thank you, look at that. This one is bolognese soup. It's really nice. Bo, could you just tell us about Bo Soup and where it's come from?
Yes, I sit around in the first lockdown and they asked me, hey, what can I do? And so I decided to make the small soup shop. And then I start cooking and I travel around in the world and in every place I stay I get a recipe and take it with me and cook the things from South Africa or from West Africa or from Spain or from Asia. So I have so many different kind of soups.
He even uses herbs from his own garden.
You come to me and take this glass and you pay €2 more, and if you bring the glass back you will get the money back.
Yes, welcome to Das Graz. We are at the local grocery store. We are unpackaged. It's called Das Kram. You can get everything without packages. Just bring your own container and then you can fill it up and take exactly the amount you need. We have everything you need for your daily life, but also like good snacks. I think the world's best hazelnuts. You wanna try?
There are just so many ways to sort of get a deeper experience here in Graz, and we're about to explore one of its quirkiest.
Come with us and we'll show you what it's all about.
Which way are you going to go?
I'll go left.
Okay then. Guess I might see you up there. I'm going to go this way. Hello!
Hello.
There you are.
How very strange.
Brilliant, isn't it? This is almost like something out of Hogwarts. It feels like to me.
We meet in the middle, then when we go off in different directions again.
It's because you take different paths in life, but at some point you will always meet again.
We'll come back together.
Yes.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay. It's beautifully done as well. Like, look at this stonework here. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Meet again. Hello.
Hello. And we made it.
It's a really quirky place to be, and you separate at each junction and just go round, and eventually you meet up again.
Yeah.
It's really good quality buildings, even though it was built in 1500.
Well, the old ones, they knew what to do, didn't they?
Yes,
And
they did.
they built proper buildings meant to last.
They certainly did.
Yeah, but yeah, it's so fascinating. Okay, we'll show you a bit more. A little further out of town, we couldn't resist visiting one of Graz's better known sites, Eggenberg Palace. It's a spectacular building with numerology and astrology running through it. It has 365 windows, one for each day of the year, and you must see its planetary hall, one of the most beautiful places to have to wait for an audience with one of Styria's princes. Heber, west of Graz, is renowned for rearing some of the world's most elegant horses. These are Lipizzanas, horses of Vienna's famed Spanish riding school.
Also has a carriage museum. You can even take a carriage ride through the countryside.
We are at Dairy Farm Tax, which is in the west of the region of Graz, and we're about to do a cheese tasting here. I've got all sorts of cheeses, everything from feta down there and camembert through to much harder cheeses there and stronger ones at this end of it as well. Let's get some more.
It smells good, and we've been informed that depending on what music you play to the cheese when you're making it, it affects the taste. Now, I've had a little nibble of one already, and that told me that was from One Direction. I've tried another one which was a bit like Michael Bublé, and the third one was definitely Rolling Stones. But let's see what the rest of them we can make of them. This is the feta.
The Church of St Barbara's in Barmbach is known as the Hundertwasser Church, after being redesigned by the famed visual artist and architect in 1988.
It includes references to all the world's major religions, and in keeping with the architect's distaste for a straight line, a stained glass window behind the baptismal font features a spiral. We're standing before an altar made of locally sourced glass. Now you're looking down at the bottom here, it's immovable because you can't change the past, but you can alter the future. I thank you.
At the Rosensoff bee farm, we met Zygmunt and Gisela Rosensoff and learnt it's home to a staggering 8.5 million bees, producing the most delicious honey.
And they've even teamed up with a local vineyard to make honey wine. It's dinner time, so we've come to a Buschenschank, the Kremser Greitbauer.
And a Buschenschank is really kind of the epitome of sustainable travel, because they only sell and serve food that they produce here at their Buschenschank, or that they buy super locally. So it's like cold meats and cheeses and spreads and salads, and the best wine you'll find around, because we are also in Graz's wine country.
This is green travel at its very best.
So this isn't just any old homemade wine or anything like that either. The winemaker here, he has just won an award for this Pinot Blanc that he made, and he just won it 2 days ago. So this is top-notch food and wine all at once. Cheers!
Champion.
Next, we headed to the north of Graz. The region surrounding the city has an abundance of farms from which a range of produce is made. Got my back on and I'm pretty. Ready to pick. Raspberries no less, to make some of the jams sold at Fatteringhof Farms shop. Open Air Museum Stubin provided a journey back in time. Perhaps too far back, considering all the hard work involved. There it is. Wow. We chopped some wood.
We also learned how hundreds of years ago thread was made from the plants growing here and of other local crafts. At 900 years old, Rent Abbey is the oldest Cistercian abbey in the world. The walls of the church were washed with wine, and it's home to the second largest monastery library in Austria.
So this is how you open a 16th century Lutheran Bible. Oh, hey,
You got it. It's good. That's
wow, look at that.
good. It's beautiful.
It's actually incredible just seeing that, and look at all the pictures as
These
well.
are the pictures.
Yeah, and this is because people couldn't read so well back in the 16th century, so they had pictures to illustrate it. Yeah.
As we closed the book on Graz, we realised on this longer stay in the city, and also by getting out into the wider Styria region, we've not only been able to support local businesses, but also gotten to know more about the area and better understand the people living here.
We'd recommend it.